Nathaniel Garro, Knight of Grey, Character Review. Nathaniel Garro, former battle captain of the Death Guard, former Agentia Primus of Malcador the Sigilite, is a warrior unlike any in the 40k universe. His skull shorn and with no beard, with a pale face reminiscent of an ancient Hellenic statue, with a face scarred by endless battles, is rigid, with a patrician aspect that can come off at times as stiff, haughty and arrogant. He is in a sense the first religious zealot, driven by a purpose and believer in the fact that the Emperor is more than a man, that in a literal sense the Emperor protects. He sees himself as a servant of Terra and the Emperor of mankind. Nathaniel is also a protector of the weak, of the Emperor's servants, of his friends, the iterator Sindermann, Euphrati Keeler, whom he considers the light of the Emperor. He also believes in destiny and that his destiny lies in giving his life to protect her, because in his mind she is the beacon of hope, her voice a rallying cry for the common people, and in a sense of the Imperium of Man, of a possibility in a better future, past the dark ages of the Horusian heresy. He is keenly aware that his kind is bred for war, perfected for destruction, to inspire fear and awe, not for the building of the future, unlike Keeler, who brings faith and love. A speaker, a saint, he feels his duty to preserve her life at any cost. Garro is at the same time the most loyal of his brothers and an oath breaker, the traitor of the Einstein, in the word of his father, the Primus Mortarian. He is Terran-born, not a child of Barbaros, a battle captain respected and resented by his father, and a moral compass that always gnawed at Mortarian's sense of self-righteousness. Straight Arrow Garro is the one man who stood against Horus' insurrection, a warrior for which his father held a special fondness, at which the least of the looked for strength of character, for leadership, for trust, and that had a combat prowess that was widely acknowledged, a man of honor. Garro is also a splinter in the eye of Mortarian. The Death Guard he could not turn to his will, his failure. So Garro is an outsider and an outcast, a man who is overwhelmed by boundless grief, leaving him with a broken heart, longing to make his father proud to be reunited with him. Sworn to the Death Guard banner years before he even had laid eyes on his gene-sire, Garro had longed to follow Primarch, who was everything he wished Mortarian to be. But his father cannot be redeemed. His father had become the lie, a deceiver for him and his legion, and in the process had betrayed Terra, the legion, the Emperor, and himself. With Garro's death, so does the humanity of his father. So Nathaniel Garro, Dusk Raider, Death Guard, Knight Errant, rejects the gift of Nurgle, filled with the strength of a true believer, becoming an avatar for a power beyond the mortal. Garro, the hero of the Einstein, who took Keeler to bring news of the War Master treachery back to Terra, is also a man who regrets the death of his unbroken brothers, but not the choices he has made. He broke his oath to his father, but had never broken the first oath he has made to the Emperor, to his birthplace, to the humankind. He is a Knight of Grey and the Lord of Destruction. He is beholden to fate and gladly accepts it. He is a Terran, a legionary, a martyr. Only in death does duty end. The God Emperor knew his name, and Nathaniel Garro's duty was at an end.